All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming, and as you can see in this video that is still producing, I've done the second part of the BMI console with object-oriented programming, including interface files and abstract class files. So the only thing that's left to do in here is to go and actually go into the, let's see, not in the library, I want to go back into now 9th, right here, and bring up the program. So this is now the 9th iteration. In the 9th iteration of this program, we have added interface files for the person, BMI calculator, and person repository. Classes. We added abstract classes for the person and BMI calculator classes. And changed the person class to person concrete, the BMI calculator class to BMI calculator concrete, and the person repository class to person repository concrete. All right, so let's come in here and let's see what we can keep from here. Again, we don't need these, it looks like. And if we do, I think they'll be put back in for us anyway. And this should be the 9th iteration. So really the namespace on here should change to 9th iteration. Hopefully that's not going to give us any errors. We'll find out shortly. All right, and I'm going to write this right now. So we no longer need, to my knowledge, I don't think we need the min height, the max height, etc. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Oh yeah, we do. All right, but now down here where we had said static person repository, it's going to be a static iPerson repository, and it's going to be a new person repository. I think, I don't know if we have to redo this, but I'm going to come back in and do an add reference. We've got the BMI lib. I'm going to get rid of it, and then I'm going to add it back again. Okay, we've got that. Now, static iPerson repository should be equal to a new person repository, and I'm not sure why it doesn't have this, but it's inaccessible due to its protection level. So let's look at that. Go back and look at my notes. Don't know if that should be a public interface or not, but I'd like to give it to you the right way. think all these interfaces should be public. Okay, so let me save this and let me rebuild it. Let's bring up the, again, it's going to give us errors, but don't worry about that. We need the iPerson. That already is public. And we need the IBMI calculator, and that one should be public as well. Save all these. And if I get errors, again, they're in the console portion, and that's okay because we're going to fix that right now, hopefully. All right. Okay. It shouldn't be abstract. No. They have to be concrete. Inaccessible due to its protection level. Well, let's look at that one. These abstract classes are going to have to be public as well. Okay. That already is. And those are the two we needed. So, person abstract, BMI abstract, BMI calculator, iPerson. These should all be able to be closed. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that isn't right. That should be new person repository concrete, and it still doesn't like it. Inaccessible due to its protection level. Well, let's look at the concrete classes. Good gravy. BMI concrete, make that public. Person concrete, make that public. And person repository concrete, make that public. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go back to our, so that's now public, that's now public, and that's now public. All right. Well, you'll notice I don't have an error there anymore. See that? So it worked. I also have to put in static IBMI calculator, which we'll call BMI calculator. and that's equal to a new BMI calculator. I think we just called it BMI concrete. All right. Let's see what that's giving us. It says the typer namespace concrete. There we go. Okay. So it looks like, at least, we're good as far as all that stuff goes. Then we should have main down here. And we're going to be able to use a lot of the stuff that's in here. Keep running is fine. So this is version 9. And we'll call this OOP interfaces and interfaces. Let's do it like this. Let's make this a right line. Welcome to this OOP in another right line. So in it with OOP with interfaces, abstract, and concrete classes. There. All right. So just changed our heading. All right. So while keep running, we got our switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. We got our create menu. Switch on create menu, which is going to give us that. That's good. It's a 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's good. Input new person record. I don't think that's going to change at all. This is BMI concrete. Now this is, I don't know if it's concrete or not. Nope. I think we can call the one that we had here before, which was BMI calculator. And the status. We've only got a few lines to go, but I'm trying to make sure I give this to you correctly. I'm going to leave that the way it is. I think that is correct. Now we've got to come here, and this has to be now I person. Don't worry about that yet. think this one's a concrete. There we go. Repository.add_person. Display person. Okay, we don't have a person here. This person's there. Just make that a P. Don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. So that should be a P there too. So should that, but it's not taking it. Let's take a look at what we got left. The display person should be okay the way it is. Pause should be okay the way it is, and so should the exit. I don't see any other errors in here other than that one. This is now get people. I don't know why I changed it from get all people to get people, but I did. Okay, and it's giving me the same error here. So those are the two errors that are left in here. And I'm at 17 minutes, so I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Give me a minute. I'm going to pause and see if I can figure this out and come back. Well, I wasn't planning. I'm getting the same error twice. I'm going to have to sit and think about this. But I'm getting the same error. Cannot convert from person to person. So it doesn't like something with that. So I'm going to take a look at that and come back with one more video, but not till tomorrow. Thanks.